What's up, you guys? Joker back. I know it's been a while, but I'm very thankful you guys are here watching my videos again. I actually had some time to put on moving away. I actually moved into a new apartment, and now I got my own office space in here too. So I'm definitely gonna be producing a lot more weapon and gear reviews, which you can film on a table like this. So I'm very excited to show you today my AS Val rifle from Npo AEG, which is a pretty expensive brand, but if you buy it, you definitely get what you pay for. So I'm just going to show the externals of the rifle and also show two different sight setups I'm using on it. So maybe that'll inspire you or not. We'll see. But let's take a look at this rifle. Alright, you guys, starting from the back here, nothing too special or fancy. I have a sling point here for a custom sling that I got from a good friend of mine, but I've taken it off because it was taking too much space on the table and I thought it would just look better with the rifle clean. But yeah, I have this here on the back of the stock. Now the stock is almost like any kind of AK rifle. You find it here on this button and you fold it in, and if you wish to retract it, you do it with this button here. So there you go. Other than that, nothing too special here. I have a, what is it, painted magazine. It's not mine, it's the previous owner. It's a pretty easy, like light green OD painting, nothing too complicated or anything. Unfortunately, I don't know if you can see it so clearly in the video, but the charging handle on this rifle has been a little bit dented or bented, whatever you want to say. So I'm gonna have to fix that back, but unfortunately that's what happens sometimes. Now also that I've been moving, it's very possible that it got slightly damaged in the moving process. So it sucks, but it's still okay, and I haven't noticed anything that will prevent it from not functioning correctly. Other than that, you can see the rifle here. It has this small space for a grip, but you can also hold the barrel, even though it's not, I don't think that's how you're supposed to do it in real life, but since it's airsoft, maybe it doesn't matter that much. But you can see it's a pretty long barrel. But it's a very nice looking rifle. So I thought we were going to take a look at how it actually looks with scopes on it. So let's do that. Alright, you guys, so what I got set up right now is a Senitco rail. It's a replica, so it's not real Senitco, but it's a Senitco replica, and also a replica aim point. I think it's a Comp M4 copy model. And I got this, you can see here, it looks very nice on the profile of the rifle. It looks pretty simple, but we're gonna take a look at the other side too, because that's where it looks a little bit more Frankenstein-ish. You see, this rail here, it fits on this rifle. The problem is that I think it's more intended or better suited for use with an AK rifle instead of this AS Val rifle. So therefore there's a lot of space out here when the rifle really ends around there. So you have this large piece of chunk, and sometimes these pieces here are pretty sharp. So make sure to probably file it down, or at least put something there so you won't bash your teeth out or anything, because that can happen if you trip on the rifle or whatever. It's not going to be very nice. But as you can see, hey, this is what the rifle looks like when you have a more modern rail and a red dot sight on it. And alright guys, so now I thought we were going to take a look at it with another scope setup. I think you're going to like this. This is very old school, and to be honest, it's a little bit of my personal favorite. So let's check this out. Alright you guys, so now we're looking at the Val rifle with a old school Soviet scope, I think it is. It should be Soviet, yes. It's a PSO-1. So I think you can recognize this scope from a lot. There's different variations and models, of course, but this one is pretty commonly seen on, for example, SVD Dragunov rifles and such. You will definitely recognize it also from maybe the game PUBG now. I think this scope is available for the VSS, which is like the brother of this rifle. So if you play video games, you're pretty sure to recognize it. Now this is an actual sight, it's real. I got it from my friend when I bought this whole rifle, and I bought it as a set, so I got a lot of magazines and I got the scope with it too. And since this is a little bit of a kind of recon or sneaky rifle where you want to maybe have some kind of overview of the enemies, it's really nice that this small simple rifle can also fit a high powered scope on it. So let's see what it looks like from the side, because I think it's really, really nice looking. You can see some nice details here on the scope. We have a button. I think that activates night illumination, so I don't know if the kind of sights get illuminated inside or I'm not really sure. You can change. There's a lot of wind adjustment. I'm not using the scope for real though. It's just for the looks. So I probably fucked up somebody's sight anyway now. Also here you have kind of, I think it's a glare cover to kind of make it much more difficult for the sun to actually glare or reveal your lens from the rifle. So you can actually extend it or retract it, which I think it's pretty smart. Also here just of course regular lens cover. Now to be honest, I'm not really sure which setup is my definite favorite. I mean, this, like I said, it probably works not so good since it's airsoft and it's a high powered scope, and maybe the field of view and everything doesn't really work out perfectly. So maybe a cheaper red dot sight or whatever just works, so you can spray and pray a little bit easier. But I definitely think that this one is the most aesthetic and nice looking of the two combinations. Red dots and rail attachments always looks good, yes, but sometimes I really enjoy the kind of old school Soviet mounting mechanisms and rail slots they had on the side back in the days, and which of course they still use, but when it comes to the design in combination with old scopes, I think it really looks great. So let's talk a little bit about the rifle. Not much to say other than it is an NPO AEG. It is bought in second hand, and I believe it has had 2 owners before me. I bought this from a good friend of mine, so he assured me that the rifle is very nice and plays nice, and I've actually had 1 session to try it out on a game, but unfortunately the footage recorded was so bad and most of it was lost, so I haven't uploaded anything with this rifle, but I hope to do that really soon. I hope you guys like this. It's a pretty quick just overview. It's not anything advanced. If you want technical specs on this rifle, I am not the right person to ask because I don't really know that much and I don't sit on that knowledge. So when it comes to just showing off the rifle and 2 different scope setups, that's what this video will do for you. But if you want more technical specs, I definitely suggest you watch another one because I'm not that good. But I know that NPO AEG is one of the better brands when it comes to making these rifles, other than LCT, I think, and I would definitely recommend it. The solid feel I have with this one is definitely much more impressive than when you have, for example, LCT or another replica next to you. Now, I don't mean to bash on them, they make good ones too, but the difference is definitely noticeable when it comes to this model here. So if you have money and you are willing to wait for a long time, because as far as I know, if you order from NPO, it's going to take a while. Like I said, I bought this in second hand, so I had a little bit better odds of me actually getting my rifle faster. But I really hope you guys like this video. Like I said, it was a quick weapon overview. I know I've been gone for a while, but hopefully I'm going to be producing a lot more content now in the safety of my new nice office space. So I really hope you guys like this video. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. If you do like it, please make sure to share. I'm pretty sure you have all read about YouTube being a pain in the ass now and messing it up for everyone if you don't have enough subscribers or watch time during the 12 months or whatever. So every step you can do to help me grow my channel is very much appreciated. Thank you guys for watching this video and I hope you enjoyed it. Joker out.